Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. Our guest today is Mr. M.V. Ramana, the CEO of India and Emerging Markets at Dr.Reddy's. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
It's been a wonderful quarter. Profits have risen 11% in line with estimates. Revenues have come in around 7% up. Margins at 21.8 versus a 28.7, and the analysts had pegged it at around 28.4. So slight marginal weakness there. Apart from that, EBITDA is up 4%. So I'm going to break down this performance and begin with the US territory, because I think that is what is attracting a lot of interest and investors want to know. So what exactly, how much is the rev limit contribution and what is happening to the base business? Because I believe the last conversation we had, we were experiencing some relief on the price erosion front. And this time we've again mentioned that there has been some offsetting that's happened because of price erosion. So what's happening on that front?
Sure. So what's good in terms of the US business is both the base business is growing and also the contribution of the generic Revlimid is also continues to be meaningful. In terms of the price erosion, that is quite connected to the industry that we are in. So that continues, but overall the performance of US has been strong for the quarter.
So also there's a lot of acquisitions that have happened, 4 new launches, and then you've announced the acquisition of a women-related portfolio. Also something on the medicine for the nervous system. So what exactly is happening? What is the kind of launch pipeline that we have for the next 2 to 3 years in the US? Also on rituximab, the Bachupalli facility, we've said that we're expecting a revert. Still, there's no revert. But what is the kind of timeline that you have in mind for the product?
Sure. So when it comes to the acquisition of Labs, this is a company that has products which is a combination of probiotics and natural ingredients for menopause. Women's health is a category that we picked up as far as the consumer health is concerned. As you know, in terms of our effort on Horizon 2, consumer health is a focus for us in the US. So within that, the women's health is growing, and we felt that it is meaningful for us to pick up this opportunity with the acquisition of Labs. The other, I think, is a collaboration that we have done with Koya, which is for a specific indication, neurodegenerative disease of ALS. That is where we have got rights for certain markets, and we've invested some amount to fund the clinical trial. The product is expected to get into phase 2. So a lot of what I've said is to look at opportunities to grow the US business beyond the generics. Having said that, there are several products that we're working on, products that matter for the US, and we expect to take them into the US market over the next several quarters.
So what is the kind of run rate that we could expect and the growth that you would see in the US market in the next 2 to 3 years? This is excluding the Revlimid.
So as you would remember, we had said that we would target a certain high single-digit growth in terms of our business. And we are continuing to launch several products in the US. Our expectation is to launch about 25 products every year in the US. We will continue to work on them, and they will obviously be driving the growth other than the growth of our base portfolio, which is where we have been also gaining the market share.
Sure, sir. So India business growth has been slightly muted at 5%, and I believe the last time it was because of a delay in the acute season, also pressure from NLEM. Just wanted an outlook on what is going to happen on the India front, because this time also it's been the same thing, and also the WPI index in the coming year is flattish, so NLEM impact on that will also remain. How do you see the whole of India business panning out?
Sure. So India business has been on the lower side in terms of growth because of two issues that has impacted us. One is a planned decrease of prices of cinemas, and second is a impact in terms of the divestment income that we had last year. So there are three, apart from the fact that the efforts to grow the core business continues, the three levers that we are adding to the India business. One is how do we get access to innovative assets, whether they are NCEs or NBEs or CAR-T. The second is in terms of the consumer health, both OTC as well as Nutra. And third is the area of digital. In that, two experiments are already in the market. One is a D2C platform for diabetic patients, and the second one is digital therapeutics and Nerivio, which has started to receive traction from the patients who have used the product and also repurchased it. And third digital initiative, we should be getting into the market in the month of February. So the way I look into this, these three innovative growth levers should help us to propel Dr. Reddy's India business into the top five. The aspiration is to bring in innovative medicine to ensure that within the existing therapeutic areas where we have endowment, we will be able to offer a comprehensive portfolio that covers both innovative assets and the current branded generics. Should there be any inorganic opportunities that come our way and make strategic sense, makes a strategic fit for us, we will continue to look for those opportunities. Otherwise, in the coming quarters, you will see India getting back into the double-digit growth.
Okay, sir. So, sir, this would be at par with the market growth, or do we have any idea where we can outpace the market? Because IPM growth is somewhere between 8 to 10%. So, what's the target?
So, if we are going to grow according to the market, I don't think we will be able to change the rank, as our aspiration is to change ranks. The endeavor would be to beat the market.
Okay, sir. So there's a fund infusion plan that you have in place, 650 crore, which you're planning to infuse in your subsidiary, and a further infusion in the step down subsidiary. So can you throw some light on what exactly is the plan? What kind of capex are you looking at, and what are you planning to do on that front? I mean, is it going to be a product? Is it going to be a new research? What is happening?
Sure. So we are investing into Origin Oncology, which is a 100% subsidiary of Dr. Reddy's, and Origin Oncology has in turn a subsidiary which is into the CDMO business. So this money is basically to fund for increased capex, both in terms of R&D as well as in manufacturing, and to some extent pay back some of the loan that the subsidiary of Origin had towards Origin.
Okay, sir. And so, on the margin front, how do you view this current year? I think you had said that we'll close at around 25%. So, does the margin guidance stay, or are we expecting to close slightly higher than the guidance? And what would be your view for FY'25?
So, as you know, we don't provide forward guidance in terms of the margin. But whenever we have spoken to the investors, we have always said that our aspiration going forward is to look at an EBITDA around 25% on multiple quarter basis. You could have ups and downs within the quarter because we're also investing into the future.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It was wonderful chatting with you as always.
Same here. Thank you so much.